How would you rank the song in BTS's Love Yourself, Her album? It's just a start, a start. First of all, a disclaimer, please no hate, be respectful with each other, but also on this channel in general. Everyone else will be deleted and blocked. Let's first of all explain the tiers that I have, and I've already used these tiers for other videos, so they're becoming established right now. First of all, we have tier number 1, which is Spring Day. Queen Spring Day. What can touch her, really? But of course, other songs are as good as Spring Day 2, so this is level 1. Level 2 is on repeat. These are songs that I play a lot, and that I never really get tired of. Are they quite the level of exceptional as Spring Day level songs are? Maybe not. Of course, this is all my opinion. I should probably say that straight away. This is all just my opinion. Everyone else is allowed to think completely differently. Level 3 is Slay, okay? This level, it's like, it slays, and it's cool, and it's nice to listen to, but at the same time, it's missing just a little something for me. Level number 4 is Sometimes, so, I listen to these songs sometimes. I'm not necessarily saying they're missing anything, I just don't care for them as much. And level 5 is Skips. Do I always skip these songs? No, I sometimes do listen to them, but I would never seek these songs out, and when I'm listening to the entire album, I usually skip this song, or very often skip this song. Let's get into it. Song number 1 is Serendipity. Serendipity. This was my most listened to song in 2023, and this song is kind of my everything. It is my calming down song number 1, and I listened to it like 270 times last year. This song cannot go anywhere for me personally, but in the Spring Day category. Like, Jimin's voice sounds angelic. The song itself, it's so calming. I don't really have words to describe the song and the meaning of the song to me and my personal life. I just have to add it to number 1. Number 2 is DNA. DNA. To be honest, in the Love Yourself series of all the singles we've had, this is my least favorite one. I love the music video because I like how colorful it is and how much there is going on. But at the same time, I feel like because it is so colorful and it's about love and, fate and fated love and stuff like that, I don't think this is the type of song that BTS does best. I'm not saying they do it poorly, and I think another example of this is Boy With Love, and they do it really, really, really well in that one. I'm just not the hugest fan of DNA. Would I skip it? No. I still listen to it a lot, and I think, especially when they perform it, it's so much fun to listen to. So I'm going to put this in on repeat. Is it iconic? Yes, absolutely. Is it great? Yes. Is it cool? Yes. But for me, it's just not quite there, especially if I compare it to the likes of Fake Love, Mic Drop, Idol, the other singles in the Love Yourself series. It doesn't feel as much profoundly BTS as all these other songs do. Maybe because it's missing a certain darkness and sarcasm. The next song is Best of Me. I've never really found my groove with Best of Me, I have to admit. It feels like a song that doesn't stick out in any shape or form for me. Like, it doesn't stick out negatively, but it also doesn't stick out positively. For me, again. Compared to so many of BTS's other songs that really, almost all of them, stick out very much. Because they have very exceptional lyrics, they have such catchy hooks, the vocals are exceptional, the harmonies are exceptional. Best of Me is just not doing it for me. So this is actually a skip for me. Do I always skip it? No. Sometimes I listen to it because if I'm doing something else, this song just blends into the background very well, which cannot be said for every BTS song. But it's just not one of my favorites at all. Tell me, what do you think of Best of Me? Is it a good one for you? Where would you rank it for yourself? Next one is Dimple, and I think some people might hate me for this because there are a lot of people out there who love this. I have to say straight away that I love the lyric play that Namjoon has done, Illegal. It's just really fun. And I really like the dance. Who does not like the dance for that one? But fairly similar to Best of Me, except that it sticks out a little more because of these fun, playful lyrics. So I would say for me, this is a sometimes song. I don't necessarily skip it. Again, this is a song that blends quite well into the background if I'm listening to it while doing something else. But it's not the BTS song for me. It's also not the vocal line song for me whatsoever. I think that for me, all the other songs that the vocal line has done are better than this one. Oh my god, next we're getting to Pied Piper. I love Pied Piper. Pied Piper is so iconic. It's so iconic. Not a lot of singers, songwriters do something like that. They're like, yes, please love me, please watch me, but also please go touch some grass and don't get too obsessed with me. I love that so much for them. It's they're shading us, but like in the best possible way. They're kind of like, don't constantly watch our lives, body roll. Stop looking at all the posters you have of us all the time. Hip thrust. Don't listen to our songs on repeat and go study and work instead. Magic eyes. It's very contrary, like how they're acting versus what they're singing. I love that. Also, the concept of the Pied Piper, most of you probably know that it's a fairy tale where just as soon as they start playing their magic flute, or in this case, singing their magic songs, us little rats come. I love that. Us as rats. Us little rats come and we just magically follow them everywhere. That's summary of the fairy tale, and that's also the summary of BTS with ARMY. I never thought of it like that. Oh my god. That makes it 10 times funnier. The next song is Mic Drop. This is so iconic. It is so shady. Like, it's throwing so much shade at the people who have dissed them. Like, oh, my bag is so heavy with trophies. How about yours? I love the degree of pettiness. It's beautiful. I really love the song. I think it is exceptional in all areas. Like, the rappers have really outdone themselves with writing their raps. And it's so catchy. The dance is really cool. Whenever it's performed, it's insane. And obviously the music, it is also exceptionally cool. So this deserves to go into Spring Day category so much. Next, Go Go. I like the lyrics and the concept of this song, and I really enjoy whenever they've performed Go Go as dance practice videos, because it's chaos, utter chaos. Tay White and the Six Dwarfs is potentially the best one. At the same time, I also feel like this is not their best song, and it's kind of missing a little something to make it stick out the way, for example, Pied Piper does, or Mic Drop. So I'm giving this a slay okay, like level 3. It's good. It's definitely not something you need to skip, and it's fun to listen to, but yeah, it doesn't stick out massively the way like Pied Piper definitely does. The last one is the outro, Her. For me, I really like the song, and I kind of always forget that it's on there because this is not necessarily an album that I listen to that much. I mostly just specifically listen to the songs of this album that I like. But every time again when I listen to Her, I'm like, this is actually really good. For some reason, I tend to have a song like that on pretty much every album, where I'm usually like, I don't remember that it's on there, and then I'm listening to it and I'm like, this is not actually bad at all. This is actually really good. Why did I forget that this exists? I mean, BTS's discography is massive. It's understandable that you don't remember every single song off the top of your head. But some songs just come out of nowhere. And then they're like, oh, hi, I'm good. And I think this one is one like that. I was debating whether to put it on 2 or 3 because 3, it doesn't really fit in category 3 because I don't think anything's missing. But I also don't really think it 100% fits in category 2 because I don't have it on repeat because I keep forgetting that it's there. But it has the potential to be on repeat, so I still want to put it in number 2. So this is my tier ranking of what I think of Love Yourself Her. I personally think, and of course you're allowed to disagree with that and tell me your opinion if it differs. I think out of the Love Yourself series, for me, this is the weakest, because I think that especially Tear, it is perfection, and Answer is really, really good too. It is a bit of an anthology album, Answer, because it has songs from the previous ones too. Her has some really high highs, like for example with Serendipity, with Mic Drop, with Pied Piper. They're really high highs for me. But there are also some, again, just for me, some where it flows at a very low level in between those songs, like Good Best of Me and Dimple, which I'm just like, yeah, meh, and Go Go, which is also not one of my favorites. So I think that this album is a little bit of a mixed bag. This is BTS, and I think that from Most Beautiful Moments Part 1 onwards, they have always delivered exceptional music. Very, very, very consistently. And entire albums of it. That still doesn't mean that every single song they ever produced is to every single fan's liking. And I think that in ARMY, it's kind of important that we talk about that sometimes, because there are so many ARMY out there who are very fanatic about it and are like, you cannot criticize any little thing at all about anything BTS has ever done. If you do, you're not ARMY. That's obviously not the case. It's important to be critical. That is what Namjoon and Yoongi have been teaching us. Be critical. Have your opinions, develop your opinions, build a foundation on which you can put your criticism. Have reasons for why you're criticizing something. Have your own personal opinion. Do not just swim with the mass and do everything that everyone else is doing and saying. Like, listen within yourself and develop your own opinion. I think that is part of what they would want us to do and what they do want us to do. They don't just want us to be mindless, kind of dummies swimming down the river with everyone else and never taking any other direction. They would want us to form our own opinions and have our own tastes, the way all of them obviously do too. Please share your own opinions on the rankings if you disagree massively with anything, if you agree with a lot of it. Tell me your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you soon again.